Hey everybody, it's me, Robin, again. I am out here in this beautiful weather, which is good for the mind. It's good for you if you're grieving. It's actually good for mental health. I can't really explain why, but for me, being out here is an awesome thing. Um, don't forget to put on your SPF. I put that on every day because you know the sun makes your skin wrinkle. So, young people, if you're young, still use it. And older people, it's never too late to start putting it on. So, today's grief talk is about, we're going to continue from yesterday, what it does to your body. I went through all kinds of things with my grief. I'll show some pictures shortly. But some things that I went through, the middle of my head, my crown, went bald. I was bald. I couldn't believe it. Um, I broke out in my my face. I had acne. Um, I was slipping into depression, you know, because I had never been without my husband on this earth. It was rough. I slipped into depression. I was going crazy. I couldn't remember things. What else? I mean, my memory was terrible. I told you in the last video, I thought I was getting dementia. I was extremely tired. And when I say tired, I mean past tired. I was sleepy. I didn't want to get up. I didn't want to do anything. So, um, what else? And back on the memory thing. I couldn't remember. I remember one time my daughter came in. She said, "Hey, Mom." And I said, "Hey, honey." She walked back out of my room. And then about 15 minutes later, I went out of my room to go do something. And I said, "You home?" And she said, "Yes, Mom. I just came in there and said hi to you." And I was like, oh. I mean, it was really messing up my mind. So those are some of the things that will happen. So don't be surprised and don't let people make you think you're crazy. It's just part of your mind healing, um, for sure. And even though, you don't really get over grief, but you learn to live. You learn to live, you don't let it control you. And so that's where I am right now. I get down, I get sad, I cry, and the main thing that I do is I do talk to God. I cry out to Him, and it does help. It helps out a lot. But one thing I have decided is, and I hope that you decide too, is that you are not going to allow this thing to keep you down. Yes, it hurts. Yes, it's painful, but we're not going to let it keep us down. We're going to continue to get up. We're going to do things that that might make us happy. My thing was all I could do was watch movies. All I could do. I'm kind of still like that, but and it's been 2 years. But it's funny because I used to get on my husband all the time and say, "Why do you watch movies so much? Like it's other things to do in life." And now that he's gone, that's what I do. I just love watching movies, shoot 'em up, bang bang movies. I love heist movies. I told my family, I said maybe in my past life, being silly because I really don't believe in that. I said maybe I was a bank robber or something. I don't know, but I am a Christian and I do believe in Jesus, and so we don't believe in the afterlife and the before life and all of that. But just being silly, I say things like that. But yeah, that's all I could do was watch a movie. Oh my goodness, I tried so many things to take my mind off of it. I got into arts and crafts. I got into cooking. I got into so many things, but nothing would work. For the moment, it made me happy. I was happy for the moment. But after a while, those things, your mind is healing, so you're still going back to the grief. But nevertheless, do something anyway. At least you'll be happy for a minute. And I'll share with you all some of the things that I did. I'll show some of my foods that I cooked, some of my art projects that I did. Um, so yeah, just don't be surprised if certain things happen to your body, your hair fall out, all of these crazy things. Don't be surprised because, but everybody grieves differently. Your hair may not fall out, but I'm just saying, do not be surprised at anything that's going to be different that happens to you. And you're like, what is going on? It's the grief, it's your body healing. Okay? All right. Well, you guys, it was nice speaking with you, and I will see you on the next one. Have a good day.